probably just go straight in.
Let's jump in and take a look
like
at
morons.
Condemned Clerney in
Oh,
Nye.
what is this team comp? Grandma shows up. Grandma with Condemned. We saw Condemned. He's been a great Shifu. I'm just calling him serious. Shifu.
It's
good job.
They're the same thing in my mind now.
Laying on the pressure. I know they really are, especially because they just put on the same kind of pressure. But and Ataya as well. Gazog with Ataya. Or Ataya Croak combos. I'm going to see what we can do with that. And Lucy on both sides. Pretty standard, just the amount of support she can do. Like I said, she doesn't particularly bring anything huge dynamic, but she fits into almost every team comp.
There it is, already going in and stunning up the Eva, but Naya's going to be able to jump
good
away.
Pull. We're going to see Gazog. He's going to have to tornado away. His mobility is now down, so it's a good time to hone in, but we're going to see the X-Boomerang come out, not get any landings. Eva's going to have free reign to run through, but the Croak from behind. He's got to be careful. He might have gotten the stun, but no one can follow up. Orb will go to counter every time, I believe. They have a lot of...
Oh, the big AoE Petrify and X-Boomerang's coming.
Oh, there
what
we go.
A combo.
And Deadly Injects. Condemned is going to take so much. Zap will come out. The in cap on Lucy. Now we're going to see them try and follow up, but Clerney all alone up top. Lucy, no more mobility. Oh, man, she's going to go down from this. Oh, the barrier just in time, but she's completely cornered. Lucy will go down, and Lucy will go down potentially. Oh, Clerney just staying alive. The heals still distracting Croak. He is somehow still alive. Now his teammates are going to come try and follow up the damage. Oh, Clerney!
Oh, man, Clerney could not get saved, so we're going to be put into a 2v2 situation. It's just going to be Gazog and Mala going up against Condemned and Nye, but Condemned is actually a little bit low health. Got hit by that Croak ultimate as well. Oh, Whirling Blade! Nice use of the tornado to get out of that scenario. X-Boomerang's trying to get the center orb. Gets taken down by Eva, but the orb does go to Mala. Let's see if he can close it out. He jumps, he gets hit by the impale, and that's going to be health loss, and Eva reigns supreme.
I mean, Eva does such a good job of countering anybody that gets close in her face. Those bullets do so much burst whenever there's somebody right on top of you. Each bullet itself does 4 damage, so if they're right on top of you, you can hit with all 4. 16 damage, immediate burst from 1M1.
And it attacks pretty quick.
It really does. As far as...
I mean, think about it this way. It's almost the same as a Rukon ultimate as he's left click. Actually, it's the same damage as, I believe, the hooks in ultimate for Rukon.
Yeah.
Rukon's left click does 20 apiece, and it swings just about as fast as that shotgun fires.
It takes half a second for an entire boomstick to go up. That is her M1. So it's a 0.2 second cast time and a 0.3 second cooldown. So if she can do 2 in your face, it's 32 damage per second.
It's crazy. So much damage coming out. I'm actually a little bit surprised that big combo from Obolov and Gazog, and they couldn't actually close out that match. The Vortex, Petrify, and
X-Boomerang.
Oh man, look at Gazog already.
Had to use her haste just to get away, but now she's going to get in-cap. She couldn't get the X-Boomerang. It is still off of cooldown though, but does not matter. Deadly Injects followed by Condemned. She has haste. She's going to try and stay away, but Condemned gets the pull. There's the tornado on the other side. We see Croak trying to keep pressure up to peel away from his allies. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Taya still somehow alive. Obolov finding himself not pressured. Take a look at this, split into 3 different quadrants. It's looking like Bruce Lee can do whatever they want with this right now.
And Jade, or rather, Taya is getting pressured out a lot by Condemned. Clerney will actually secure center orb, I believe, and there's a punish on the panic. Has to use a swift whirl. Meanwhile, Gazog gets taken down, and Mala gets pushed up and shoots his ultimate into the wall. Man, that really stinks for a counter every time.
And look at how long Obolov spent just having to heal himself. It wasn't enough. He will go down now to the 3v1 against Croak. With only 25% energy, this is a dire situation indeed.
Bruce Lee is really bringing it to counter every time, and I think that one of the most tough things about this composition that they're running is keeping Gazog alive. Has a lot of mobility, but that actually kind of hurts in this scenario because how is Lucy going to keep up with you, right? If you're running all across the map, is Lucy going to run with you? She's going to basically just fall behind, get isolated, and either you have a 3v1 situation on Gazog or a 3v1 situation on Lucy. It's tough, especially with Shifu and Nye jumping around. I don't know if you can catch up.
It is one of the harder things, especially when you do have Lucy on support. You have to be aware of the amount of mobility she does have. We're actually see Clerney, interesting. He went Chaos, which is the AoE Panic. We don't see that very often from Lucy's. Whereas we see Obolov go Blast Shield to protect, and I think that's also because Taya lacks mobility. And we're going to see Croak going to go in, so I think that Blast Shield might be a little more useful to keep people off of her and Taya. But now we're going to see both teams going straight to it. no time down. We're going to see Croak try and put the pressure on Clarity. In the meantime, Ty now has to group back up with Obeluf, but she does have her support with her. But Condemned going to put so much damage on top of her. She has to go around the wall. Obeluf now getting pressure back in Dem, but Eva trying to take the damage onto Gazag.
I believe counter every time is going to get that orb, but Gazag is still under so much pressure. And how are you going to pick him up? The impale lands, and the shotgun to the face. Nai is making this Eva look great.
It really honestly is. She does a great job. Oh, the stun after the damage. We're going to see an ultimate miss from Croak. Mala just a bit too much. Deadly injection. Will she get out? She zaps herself. She might have her spacebar up soon. She might have an iframe coming up, but now we're going to see the swift roll come out from Lucy. She is left alone. She has nothing left to do. She can't get out. Deadly inject followed by the M1 EX from Eva, the fire thrower thing.
The fire thrower thing. Fantastic. Something interesting that I'm thinking about right now is Nai is basically using Eva as a Shifu replacement, right? Getting right up in your face and then just using the boomstick to continuously hammer down damage. Sirius has good burst. His charged weapons do a lot of burst, but after that charged weapon swing is done, you're only doing 8 damage a swing. And so with Eva, you gain a little bit more. I went out too fast.
You're the worst.
With Eva, you gain a little bit more burst by continually shooting that shotgun, and you gain some utility by having oil, having that jump, having the taser. You also have the tractor beam, which is really great in certain scenarios to either snare up an opponent or protect yourself.
I should start using it a good bit. I did see her one time. She used it to pull Taya away from someone that was cornering, but she can still attack during that. It doesn't stun her, it just moves her and pulls her. Probably not too useful, but then they had a good amount of lead anyways, so it wasn't too detrimental, but a lot of it is to try and... She can't take damage of anyone in front of her, right? That shields her, and it's just to keep somebody pinned down, especially if you want to start wailing down on them. So that might have been an interesting use of it, but they will still get the first round. We don't see Eva's very often, and I'm glad to see one performing well. Taya struggling to get around the field. The Taya Lucy mobility lacking between the two of them makes it hard for them to follow up with Croak.
So much damage put onto Gazag. But Gazag, I mean, I think we've seen Gazag playing the Taya quite a few times in the BattleRekt tournaments. Really, really good mechanically. I think that if you do want to make this work, they need to be very precise about the cooldowns they use. They cannot stack cooldowns at all. There are situations where Gazag would use Tornado and Barrier would come out on top. That's a problem because the Tornado takes a certain amount of time before you drop down. And then meanwhile, the Barrier is already taken down. When he lands, the Barrier only has like a second left on it. Yeah. And your opponent isn't even caught up to you. The ideal situation for Barrier is that you put it the instant the opponent arrives and uses a big damage attack, and then the Barrier dissipates. That's the ideal use of it.
Especially because she'd build Blast Shield.
Yes.
So since Blast Shield used to push away, it actually will help Taya quite a bit, especially if she has haste off of cooldown. She can then start using, because she'll always go the snare with the haste. So then she can use her M1 to try and slow down. But if the Barrier happens as she's tornadoed, you don't get the Blast Shield effect because she's up in the air. And as you said, you've now stacked 2 of your hard CCs, or I don't want to say hard CCs, but 2 of your CCs to help Taya stay alive longer. And then they're just going to jump again.
Yep.
So we're actually going to get started on map number 2. We're going to see if Counter Every Time can try and come back from this. Bruce Lee took that pretty promisingly.
Let's see if they can continue their dominance here in the second map. Stun from Mala onto Eva. But how does Croak go toe-to-toe against Eva? I mean, the shotgun is doing a ton of damage. And look at that. The Panic Flask from Clarity to help out. And it's just such an awkward situation for them.
Oh, now we're going to see Croak. He goes in, but has no support.
Nice.
The orb will get taken by Counter every time. But now that they're spread out a bit, we're going to see Eva try and poke from afar. Condemn might be in there. He's going to go help him out. No, oh no, but the stun might follow up the panic.
Oh, watch out! Watch out, now get stunned up!
And the stun, fantastic use, an entire ultimate now gone to waste. Shit is down. Clurney does have hers as well. There's the ultimate on top. Oh, but the ultimate followed up by Ashka. Now the orb control to see if Condemn can get it. He is able to after Obeluf pushed it sadly away from himself. Oh, the ultimate comes out.
Man, this is such a tough situation. Gazag needs to kite desperately. The fireballs come out, the 2 spears, and so Gazag can actually run. If he can make distance, build distance from Condemned, he's actually in a pretty good spot. The counter doesn't land, and this might be where they're going to secure the final kill here.
Goodbye, Lucy. She does have her ultimate, though. She puts it in the middle. We're going to see so far Ashka getting so low, and Lucy's low as well. The counter does get hit. The Kunju is alive, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get enough damage off of it. Gazag now going to M2 through Clarity and followed up by Croak. He will go down as well. The counter might be proc, but now he's now stuck away from mid. They have full mid control. A Purifier is up. He will ultimate. He does get a Whirling Blade off, stopped halfway through. Does not matter. Still, 36% health pool. Survived on the side of counter every time. They are starting to potentially mount this comeback.
The single swap from Taya to Ashka came in so big for counter every time. Not only was the Ashka ult a key ability to use to close out that round, but just having things like the firewall, just having things like the space mobility, the teleport, right? And having things like the headbutt, more iframes, more spendable iframes, helped out a lot in this scenario.
I think this time they realized Eva is a big threat. As soon as her space bar was down, they went in. They knew they could get chain CC. Her iframe was off. We saw Croak ultimate. She couldn't get it off of her. She's going to go in hard with the zap, though. She wants to follow Condemned in, but it's going to leave Clerney in the back. Croak going to try and keep pressure up, but we see Eva coming back around. Obelef in the back, just trying to get some heals off. Don't want to lose that max health. But now we're going to see the spacebar come out, the right click from Gazog, but it's going to hit a counter.
Gazog is actually taking a lot of pressure, and there's a good stun, and Impale is going to land. Condemned is pushing in aggressively. Meanwhile, Mala is actually losing a lot of health as well. And so this pressure, this cleave from Shifu and Eva is really coming in big for them. They're trying to change the momentum of the game right now, but Mala gets panicked away. We'll see if Gazog can survive.
Oh, using the flamethrower instead of trying to get the ultimate perfect to take down Ashka. Mala missing the stun. That could be detrimental. There comes the Whirling Blaze trying to put damage out on Obelef, pulling Obelef back in, while Croak gets pinned down in the corner by 2. Clerney and Condemned going to remove him from the pitch. And now we're going to get Eva hunting down Obelef. Not much Lucy can do in this situation. Getting close, trying to get the use of every bullet. Oh, there is the panic.
Oh, shoot him up!
It works! It works!
We're playing Call of Duty now.
Welcome to the show!
Oh my God. Fight fire with fire, get burned. Ashka got toasted. That flamethrower.
The flamethrower was nasty. One of the difficult things, it's not counterable. You can't get rid of it with shield. It just goes through everything. It is kind of like a weird AoE that moves with you.
Yeah. Is it like Esmo's shift left click where you can actually just start spinning around?
Yeah, you can spin on like a
literally goes as fast as because some things like, for example, Consume and Bulwark and
they have a slow turn radius.
They have a slow turn rate, but for example, Esmo and I guess Eva's as well.
I want to say Flamethrower has a slow return radius, but I don't play Eva as much as I would like to.
Yes.
So someone in chat confirm, and I'll let everybody know.
Chat,
be my savior! Oh, the
nice
gets hit from Condemned. A good clarity though. When camera's getting messed up, I'm losing track. All right, Obelef. Oh, Obelef will take so much damage. We're gonna see a great job of Eva, but easily transferring subjects. We're gonna see Condemned just move over to Ashka instead to put the pressure on. I think they might have gotten to Bruce Lee. They do have quite a lot of bars now stored up. Mala trying to put pressure on now that the Eva's down, but the C will get wasted. Great clarity potion. We're going to see center control try and get pushed in. Gazog using the firewall, but before Orb comes up, it might be dangerous.
There it is, and I think Eva is doing a good job of hiding away, but health differential is in the favor of counter every time, and now Eva gets pounded on. Gazog nearly taking a lot of damage from that flamethrower. Clearly doing the best that he can to try to close it out. There's a panic! Watch out, you gotta jump! No, the headbutt!
Oh, he had to use both! He wasn't able to get the finish off, now Condemned with nearly full health.
Man, tried to chase off Obelef, and that has to be, I mean, I think it was a very conscious decision for them. Nice use of the counter. We'll get up to
the Purifier is up, though. He is immaterial, not gonna get much heals off of it.
He's coming for you.
He's coming for Ashka. He does have nearly ultimate. He did get the center orb, which when you are the last man standing, it does double the amount you get for energy and double the current health you get. Oh, we're gonna see everyone trying to get the AoE on him. He only has so many abilities to get away. A counter will get hit. Everyone's just spamming their M1s on him. He will land every counter. He's gonna try and take out Gazog while he can, but Gazog easily saving.
Oh no! The Beyblade was not. It was not
the Beyblade.
Oh man!
Mala just standing still, frustrated. Wants the game over.
Actually, the counter does land, and I actually can't believe Condemned is surviving as long as it did. Maybe it's because Mala was not using any CC, but man, that was just as disappointing as it was to actually spin a Beyblade in real life.
Somebody in chat has confirmed the flamethrower turn speed is very fast, so I'm assuming it's about as fast as your mouse, which is just like Esmo's Shift M1. But as you had mentioned, there are some abilities that have a slow turn rate. It's Consumes tend to have it. Obviously, Time Bender, Consume on Rakan, Bulwark from Bako. All those have slow turn
Astral
radiuses.
Beam.
Astral Beam, yes.
Man.
What is he shot before he does it? We were doing it all yesterday. Is it combined? Does he say combined? Oh man, what is he shot? Somebody in chat, help me out again.
Converge.
Oh yeah, is it Converge?
I don't know.
I don't know.
and there's something confluence.
Yeah, something in confluence. All right, anyways, he's not even in this match. We're gonna see Eva taking a good bit of damage, down to half health, but she's only lost a quarter of her max. Now we're gonna take it out grouped up counter every time as they're gonna split up. Mala trying to keep pressure on Eva, but Condemned is completely alone. He's gonna mount up to get back into the fray. Easy orbs taking from Bruce Lee. We're gonna see Eva following up that ultimate from Condemned, but he wasn't able to get much damage off of it. He's gonna, look at this, all alone. He has now used his harpoon. He really wants Obla. He wants him bad. Eva gonna try and get a rocket off. She's now there to support her allies. Orb control, I have no idea who this is gonna go to.
We'll see. Positioning looks like it's in favor of counter every time, but they're going to get the stun on Eva. That's certainly going to convince Knight to back away from this position. But Clardy's going to stun. Oh, no. That's the worst situation possible.
Oh, doing a good job of trying to take any damage, but she's stuck there all alone. She has no more mobility. Oh, the Petrify followed by right after the barrier puts it off a cooldown. And
watch out! Why are you still alive?
Oh, my. And she gets rid of the deadly inject as well. She picked up some health. She does have an ultimate. This could be danger. The firewall will be down soon. There is the ultimate. Oh, but it gets down by barrier, and I think she may have zapped herself as well.
Oh, no, crippling goo. There's no mobility, and Eva does go down. Man, counter every time, chasing that Eva around like they're the paparazzi.
Here goes nothing. Oh, man, I don't know if they're going to be able to come out of this. Condemned pretty low. Clarny does get petrified by Ashka. Gazog going to pop that counter, but I don't know if it's going to matter anyways. He's still going to dish out enough damage. Bringing out the Purifier.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. This could be really bad. Gazog might be in danger. Oh, they make the cross kill. This is very, very doable. Clardy needs to survive right now. That's a big panic. Trying to go for the incapacitate.
Going to try and follow up with a stun. Oh, followed up with the deadly inject. He does get material on top. Can they take out Croak before he doesn't have damage? And then try and go against the Lucy. The swift roll is down. Not much mobility on Lucy, but Croak is scared to go, and he knows Condemned can burst him down.
And it looks like they just couldn't stabilize, and now they're in a bad situation for this 2v2. Full stick of butter on Obolov, and Nice using the EX Petrify and the deadly injection.
Trying to get as much burst as possible. The barrier will come out. Mitigate all of that damage. Nothing will go in the in cap. They're going to try and go in on Croak now. He's got one jump. He has another jump left, trying to go for Lucy.
Used already the Clarity Potion, but actually hits into the counter, and that's big. Oh no, the Whirling Blade comes in.
The panic on Croak. Croak will get pushed into the wall. The deadly inject. He will go down. Oh, no. He's going to come out though. Lucy Clarity stuck in there. He rolls out. The in cap to protect it will pick up health. Oh my God.
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
Oh,
not like this.
No! What a comeback,
man!
Oh, there goes my voice.
Mom spaghetti all on the floor.
Why is there mom spaghetti on the floor?
Gazog, Obolov, and Mala coordinated, just coordinated vomiting, just choke. Oh man, they were one round away. They were one round away, Carpet. They could have closed it out, cleaned their hands, moved on, gone on into the semifinals, but Bruce Lee says no. They were going into that 2v2 in such a bad position. They could not stabilize, took a ton of damage, but then I think really it was Clardy going for the EX Petrify into the deadly injection rather than using crippling goo. Didn't really do the damage that he would have liked it to, didn't have area denial as well, and then Condemned was able to come back with a Whirling Blade, and that really changed the momentum of that 2v2 for them.
Bruce Lee will go in with confidence now, quite a lot of health still. We're going to see a Croak at half already. He gets it to seat and stun, but I don't know if it's going to do much. He's now stuck in the back line. Eva trying to space herself out, but we're going to see Obolov getting pinned down. The panic, though, will keep Condemned away, but Eva and Condemned are going to go chase down while there, Lucy. Clarny is going to get chased down herself. The Petrify, though, removes her from the pitch.
Oh, they're so spread out right now, and I think the Eva is really under a lot of pressure.
Eva might go down.
Oh, no.
She does, but we're going to see a very low Croak onto
Bruce Lee, not again.
Fantastic
no, not again.
Knowing Croak was getting close, forced him out before he could get the deceit off.
Clarity.
Oh, the panic, followed by the deadly inject, but Eureka.
A second.
Oh, he will go down. Croak is down.
Oh, stop. There we go. Okay.
Lucy's down, but I don't know. Condemned did great in a 3v1. We're going to see if the 2v1 he
has another. This guy's just spinning.
Oh, no, he gets pushed away, but he actually gets stunned out of it, so he still has a lot of energy left.
Oh, the ultimate, you can't counter that. Has to get out. Uses the impale to give him a little bit of a boost. Tries to connect the spear onto Obolov, seeing what he can do, but Obolov has a full stick butter as well.
Why did he do that? He got actually dodged the counter the first time.
Whirling Blade! Whirling Blade!
Oh, man.
Run, Gazog!
Doesn't have a lot of patience left. Oh, the stun right down on him, but the immaterial he used it. Can't.
Oh, he got the orb!
What? No way!
He got the orb!
He couldn't take him
just
down!
Standing in the goo! Oh my god! He came so close! I was about to karate chop the table in half if he won that.
That is an interesting thing to say.
There was so much anxiety that I needed to release.
That was incredibly
just
close.
Punch something.
Counter every time, going to potentially begin this comeback. They had a hill to climb. They've gotten halfway up. Just one more victory now. It is tied 1-1 in maps. One more to determine who the victor is, and we'll move on to the semifinals.
This is only the round of 8.
Whoa, boys! This is pretty insane.
Oh.
Well, let's take a look at a quick little replay while I gather myself. This is going to be, so we don't see Croak ults very often, but check this out. Gets it on Eva and then stuns. Can't get out of that one. It's going to explode. Look at that. And she had no more mobility anyways. They're just going to keep chunking down, trying to get a rocket off, just to get as much damage as you can before you go down, you know? Almost like a kamikaze. You're like, if I'm going to die, at least I'll take you with me, kind of.
Yeah.
Just a part of you. Just take this rocket to the chest, and maybe my teammate can follow up through. But, you know, and that's actually how Croak especially, in 3v3's, you run this interesting situation where ultimates that are harder to land in 2v2, you don't see Ash Gold. It's off! Oh, no! It's so cold in here. We had a little space heater here with us, and apparently it has removed itself.
It just quit.
It just quit out on us.
The heater was like, it's too cold.
It's really cold in the studio. But, you know, when you see Croak ultimates and Ash ultimate, I'm going to use those as an example because they're pretty projected, and you can iframe pretty easily out of a Croak ultimate. But in 3s, there's so much to keep track of, and you're having to use mobility just that much more often because there's one extra person always maybe honing down or one more person to chase, that it actually makes those ultimates more viable, as we just saw in that replay.
The big thing about 3v3 is that there is more incentive to use your mobility simply in the fact that being put in a 3v1 is infinitely worse than being put in a 2v1. I mean, 2v1 is pretty bad.
It's exponential.
But 3v1 is really, really bad.
It's almost impossible.
That is the Magic 8 Ball says really terrible.
Is that actually one of the answers for Magic 8 Ball?
I don't think so. I think the Magic 8 Ball is all like yes, no, maybe.
I think
so. Like it would be like, is being in a 3v1 bad? And the Magic Ball
will be like maybe.
Say, most definitely.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Most definitely, brah.
Yeah. Most definitely, brah.
I want an 8 ball that says brah. That's my kind of 8 ball. An 8 bro.
The Magic 8.
So, we have now gotten to map 3, which we don't see very often happen in the quarterfinals. Fantastic play from both sides. We see Eva coming out. Croak. It's funny because we see Croak Ashka not really lining up much combos.
Yeah.
They're really not doing a lot to line up a lot of stuff, but they're dishing out enough damage, right? Croak is still putting on that backline pressure, forcing Eva to jump out, jump away, but then her mobility is down. So maybe she should just deal with him. When Croak jumps in, you can out-damage him probably with your shotgun.
Yeah.
That's the good part about Eva, right?
If you try hard enough, you can do
she has
anything
so much more DPS.
Yeah.
36 DPS. That's insane.
That's huge. 36
huge.
DPS is a lot.
Let's get going into this match because I am still panicking. Freaking out.
Panicky.
This is getting hard.
It's cold.
It's not that. I mean, it's kind of warming up. I think the excitement is warming up.
It's just your body tricking you. Your body's going into denial. Camouflage from Mala.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see, just a lot of poking here. Oh, Condemn's going to go, and he gets the in-cap, but it gets busted from a rocket.
Nice fear from Obolov as well, and that's going to give some pressure for counter every time.
Oh, now we're going to see Eva caught in the back, but Condemned is going to take this opportunity to chase down Obolov. Gazak takes it.
They're running around in circles.
Oh, man.
Literally ring around the posy.
Literally running around that. Oh, we're going to see the Ash Gold to grab the center. Gazak going to push Condemned back. Oh, man, Eva just getting the damage over time.
Then
trying to chase down,
pulling it back. Come back here.
Oh,
what are we watching? Here. Star Wars?
Oh, I know, right? The tractor beam, but Gazak will go down as well. The 2v2 situation. Oh, man.
Oh, get chopped.
Oh, Obolov.
Come back here. No more ring around the rosy. Actually, maybe more ring around the rosy.
That wall specifically is her friend. It has saved her from Condemned for quite some time. But they will get that orb. Clerney has a goo in the works. She's waiting for it. She wants to maybe use it, or she actually most likely, we're going to see her get a Petrify followed by.
Bad situation. Clarity lost a lot of health for free, and there's a panic, and this might be really bad for Clarity. You need to run. You need to run because here comes a 2v1. Nice Panic Flash is going to dispel that situation really well. Clarity going to extend his lifeline. Oh! Whoa. That was close.
Whoa! Oh, God! Condemned, and now going to try and keep the pressure up on Croak so she can't hunt down the support. But look at all the health Clarity's gotten back from picking up orbs.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Low. Oh, the double ultimate.
Here it comes. There's a whirling blade.
Wait till she uses her roll. Wait till she.
There it is.
Oh no!
Get wrecked!
She only has one mobility, and they comboed it up. The goo will finish off Obolov.
Oh, nice. Nope. Immaterial. Oh, woo. Timing. Condemned. Nice. That was nice.
That was a nice, tasty
round.
round.
There were so many things about that game. There was a tractor beam.
That was a sweet
running around in circles.
That was a sweet tractor beam.
Condemned and Obolov looked like they were from a Bollywood movie.
It was like a Sub-Zero, like, get over here.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty sick.
Yep.
I wish that was actually what resulted in the kill, so we could have had a Sub-Zero moment.
Yeah.
And somebody hopefully that was better at video editing than me
would
would
have. Did you just say Sub-Zero?
Oh, wait, did I mess it up?
It's Scorpion.
Scorpion, whoops, I'm an idiot.
Sub-Zero is
Rip!
what?
Rip my video game knowledge. Everybody in chat, make fun of me. I'm a piece of garbage. Sorry, I'm thinking about one game. I can't think about two.
Just color Sub-Zero yellow.
I mean, kind of. They're almost the same, right? Yeah. They're cousins.
Are they?
I don't know,
What's
man. I'm just making stuff up. But now Condemned gets the end cap off on Croak. Maybe not the good target he wants to go on, but the Seed's gonna come
tractor beam.
Almost getting the combo. Finally trying to get some stun lock down.
Oh man, Condemned and Obolov are having their own good time in the corner there, while the other two members of each of their teams are fighting out in the middle for the center orb. And I think they're gonna come connect on. Oh!
Oh! Are you okay? He's gone down. Rainy has gone down. Another ultimate coming out from Ashka.
Oh, I nearly lost control of the camera there.
I nearly lost control of myself. Oh, we're gonna see him trying to go down on Eva. Eva's getting really low, but there goes Croak.
Stabbed at the butt side.
3v1, the 8-ball is against you. Oh, get over here.
Gazag about to get dunked here, and it seems like Bruce Lee has found form once again. 2-0. It's do or die, counter every time, cannot lose another round.
My favorite thing about Ashka is the way he dies is so dramatic. Did you hear what he just did?
What did he do?
He did this.
Wait, Ashka?
Yeah, so he just screamed for like 30 seconds. It's kind of insane.
I thought he had a tiny squeaky voice.
I mean, I have a deep voice, so I can't.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, I can't interpret it as well.
I actually thought,
oh, I'm sorry over here.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just thought that might have just been what it was.
Oh, that'd be funny if it was just deep for no reason.
All right. Just for no reason.
Getting into the battle, Bruce Lee now one away from taking this. They're looking much more promising here. Mala in the backline trying to do his best, but going against Lucy and Eva, he's taking a lot of damage, while Condemned uses the in cap to keep one of them out of the fight. Oh, he will get the counter as well. Croak taking a lot of damage. He's not putting on the good pressure. They have all three in the mid. Check out the orb control Bruce Lee has.
This is dangerous right now. There is wombo combos that Mala and Gazak can employ to really come back in this match, using stun into Ashka ultimate, and Gazak has it. He's going to spend it with
there's the ultimate.
The counter goo. The big problem about using goo is it means Clarity has no meter right now, and so if he needs a swift roll, he's not going to have that available, and they might look to collapse right now. Orb is being taken, and there finally, instantly the swift roll comes out.
You know, as soon as he got it, chop, get What, Crook? Why'd you go in there? You wanted to get rid of him, but no one was getting hurt. No, Mala, you sacrifice yourself for no reason. The M2 gets missed. Oh, the in cap, there's a tendon swing. Condemned will get the kill. This could be it. Bruce Lee might take this.
Oh, the barrier comes out, but it's looking really, really grim. Nice swift roll to get out of that situation, but Clarity is being pushed out of the fight, and now it's going to be Gazak that's going to be pressured down. Uses a spacebar to get away from that situation, but in comes Eva, the flamethrower! Get burned! It's time for barbecue! Oh, man.
Yeah, if any character has great barbecue skill,
they're just cooking up a storm. They're cooking their food, they're chopping it up, and Bruce Lee goes to the semifinals.
Probably shouldn't throw poison on it, though. Not a good idea to your food. Lucy, you've messed up the dinner. Look what you've done.
Lucy is the worst at cooking.
Congratulations to Bruce Lee after fighting their heart out in the second map and losing. They're able to come back and get a 3-0 sweep in the final map.
3-0 sweep.
Fantastic. Yeah, just why do you sweep like a hockey stick? You just flick the trash across the room?
You know what's funny? You thought hockey. I thought.